Hello, welcome back to Hidden Home. It's day one of a new project. It's not a million miles off of the Steinway project we did before, where the client has some existing kit. The primary reason for us being here is room acoustics and like a hi-fi listening room actually in this instance, so I guess that's different. But he also wants a permanently in situ home cinema as well, so that the other householders can come into the room and simply use something that's working. And if he's been messing with his 2-channel hi-fi, the room will still be fully functional for everyone else's sake. So for those hi-fi people out there, he has some quad electrostatics. He has 2 REL subwoofers. I think it's a Stadium 2 and a Stadium 3. Big old subs. They model best in opposing corners, so that's where we're going to move them. And he had a little bit of a dry run to test that out, and it seemed to agree with the predictions. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you the room. So we've got some before videos. Let's go to the wide angle. So it's basically a rectangular room, but it has this extra little bit out here which will become like a CD and vinyl storage. We're using it for tools at the moment, and it has the boxing in over this side here, which I think is probably soil pipes or something. So we're going to build a big I guess hi-fi rack, AV rack here. So get the bits CNC'd, we'll join it together and finish it off with some nice routing. We're going to have an in-wall speaker here, and then a shelf for quadraphonic kind of speaker for his 2-channel system, which actually I guess a 4-channel system when he has a old Meridian processor for that. And then above this radiator here, we're going to build a little, I guess like desktop type shelf thing that will house his other rear speaker for his quadraphonic. And then in the wall in a fabric section up here will be an in-wall. So we've got quite deep acoustic treatment on this wall. We're going to have huge corner chamfered bass traps, because bass is a problem in here. He has a 40 hertz hump and then a few cancellations above it to worsen the 40 hertz. And then this top half of this wall will be deep treatment. So I guess a column of it here, then running along here deep, another column down, and then the corner chamfer. And under here will be, like I said, the AV rack with a turntable on it with a dust cover lid that opens. So, and we're LED light under here. We're going to have some beautiful dangling pendants in the corner. Some nice timorous beasties. We're looking at maybe a black velvet with some gold bees on either side of the screen. The wood up paneling, more fabric, more dangly lights, some nicely laid out down lights. We've got to move a bit of electrics, we've got to move the data, but there we go, that is day one. So we will keep you updated. See ya, bye.